Prepare to embark on a journey through time, where each story is a strange piece of the puzzle that connects the past to the present. In this video, you'll uncover bizarre rituals, lost treasures, forgotten gods, and unsolved secrets that have baffled humanity for centuries. What was hidden in the depths of the pyramids? Who were the ancient gods worshipped in the shadows, now lost to time? Can we ever truly solve the mysteries buried beneath layers of history? As the eerie images unfold, we'll explore the world's most puzzling enigmas, each more haunting than the last. Keep watching. The answers might be closer than you think, but only if you dare to uncover them. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for an unforgettable ride through mysterious discoveries. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Doing so will bring you good luck and make your journey even more thrilling. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Antarctica is a land of extremes, a place where the very air itself seems frozen in time, locked under an icy veil that has concealed its mysteries for millennia. When we think of Antarctica, we often imagine endless stretches of snow and ice, inhospitable to human life, untouched by history. But what if this harsh, frozen expanse was once a land of thriving ecosystems, where the past was far different than we've ever known? Could the frozen wasteland of Antarctica be hiding something more? Something far older and far more enigmatic than we ever imagined? As we turn our gaze toward the southernmost point of the Earth, the icy realm of Antarctica presents itself as both a physical and metaphorical barrier, a frontier that seems to hold tightly onto the secrets of the world's ancient history. While much of the continent remains a stark, frozen wilderness, buried beneath the thick layers of ice and snow are stories and evidence waiting to be uncovered. For centuries, Antarctica has been a land of mystery, a place that has inspired explorers, scientists, and even mythologists to ask, what lies beneath its vast, unbroken ice sheets? Antarctica's enigmatic nature stems from the fact that it is, in many ways, still a great unknown. The continent's isolation and its extreme climate have made it one of the least explored places on Earth. Temperatures can drop to unimaginable lows, and the winds can howl through the vast frozen plains, making human exploration and habitation nearly impossible. For this reason, much of the continent remains largely untouched. But what if this frozen landscape, so far removed from the rest of the world, holds secrets from a time long forgotten? The icy barrier that defines Antarctica today didn't always exist. In the distant past, the continent was much warmer, its climate more temperate, with lush forests and fertile land. Scientists have long speculated that during earlier periods of Earth's history, Antarctica may have been home to life in abundance, including plant and animal species that would never be able to survive in its current freezing state. The shift from a habitable, temperate climate to the frozen wasteland of today occurred millions of years ago. But what happened during that transitional period? Did civilizations once thrive on the land now covered by ice? Over the years, scientists have gathered evidence to suggest that Antarctica's history is far more complex than we've been led to believe. Geologists, for instance, have discovered fossils of ancient trees and plants deep beneath the continent's ice sheets, remnants of a time when Antarctica's climate was far more hospitable. In some regions, the presence of ancient forests and evidence of flowing rivers suggests that, at one point, this vast land was a thriving ecosystem, very different from the barren expanse we know today. But what if there's more to these discoveries than just ancient flora and fauna? What if these fossils, buried in the ice, are evidence not just of ancient ecosystems, but of ancient civilizations? There are those who believe that Antarctica could have been home to a long-lost civilization, one that flourished long before the ice took hold. According to these theories, the rise of Antarctica's ice sheets may have wiped out entire societies, leaving only traces of their existence buried beneath the ice. The very idea of ancient civilizations existing in Antarctica challenges everything we know about human history. Our understanding of the past is based on the idea that human societies arose in temperate regions, where resources were abundant and survival was possible. Yet Antarctica, in its current form, is one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. So how could a civilization have once thrived there? Could there have been ancient peoples who, against all odds, developed advanced technologies and knowledge that allowed them to survive in what is now a frozen wasteland? While this idea remains speculative, it raises intriguing possibilities. If we accept the premise that Antarctica was once a far warmer place, Could it have supported human settlements long before the first known civilizations emerged? Some researchers speculate that Antarctica's ancient history may be tied to lost civilizations such as Atlantis, mythical lands that, according to legend, were swallowed by the ocean and disappeared from history. If Atlantis was a real place, could it have been located in Antarctica long before the continent was overtaken by ice? What makes this theory even more compelling is the existence of strange and unexplained features on Antarctica's surface, features that some claim to be man-made structures. Satellite imagery has revealed what appear to be unusual formations beneath the ice, patterns and shapes that don't fit the natural landscape. Could these be the remnants of ancient buildings or cities, frozen in time? Some of these formations resemble pyramids or other geometric shapes, leading to further speculation that Antarctica may hold the remains of a lost civilization. In recent years, there has been an increasing interest in exploring Antarctica's hidden past. Scientists are now using advanced technologies, including radar and ice-penetrating sonar, to map the land beneath the thick ice sheets. These tools allow them to peer into the depths of Antarctica's frozen interior and uncover potential archaeological sites that were once hidden from view. Though no definitive evidence of ancient civilizations has been found, the possibility remains that, with further exploration, we may one day uncover the truth about what lies beneath the ice. But even without physical evidence of ancient ruins, the very fact that Antarctica remains so mysterious gives rise to questions about our understanding of history. If Antarctica was once a land of life and civilization, then what does that mean for our broader understanding of human development? Could there have been societies that rose and fell long before the civilizations we know of today? And if so, what knowledge or artifacts did they leave behind? What clues have been buried beneath the ice for centuries, waiting to be discovered? As we continue to explore Antarctica's frozen landscape, it's important to keep in mind that the continent is far more than just a remote wilderness. It is a land with a complex history, one that may hold the key to unlocking secrets about our planet's past. We have only begun to scratch the surface of what Antarctica might reveal. Could the hidden history beneath its ice change the way we view the world and our place in it? Only time and further exploration will tell. In the end, the frozen secrets of Antarctica remain just that, secrets. But for those of us willing to look, to explore, and to question, the possibilities are endless. Perhaps one day the ice will melt away, and the truth of what lies beneath will finally come to light. The allure of Antarctica lies not only in its desolate, icy expanses, but in the profound mystery that has surrounded it for centuries. It is a land that has captivated the human imagination with its extreme isolation and inhospitable environment. Yet beneath this harsh exterior, it harbors untold secrets. This frozen continent, which today is largely a scientific outpost, has been the subject of fascination and speculation, particularly due to the lack of comprehensive knowledge about its past. What lies beneath its icy shell, hidden from our sight for millennia? For much of recorded history, Antarctica was a complete unknown. It was a blank space on maps, a distant and unreachable place that few could have even imagined existing. Ancient civilizations had no concept of Antarctica. The earliest maps and records make no mention of a vast landmass at the southernmost point of the Earth. Even when Europeans began to explore the world's oceans, Antarctica remained elusive. In the minds of many, it was simply too far, too cold, and too remote to be of any real consequence. But over time, new voyages of discovery began to challenge these assumptions. The first recorded sighting of Antarctica occurred in 1820 during an expedition led by Russian explorers Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Lazarev. They were the first to reach the Antarctic Peninsula, though they did not land on the continent itself. The discovery, though groundbreaking, barely caused a ripple in the world's consciousness. Antarctica, it seemed, was merely an inhospitable, frozen land that offered little of interest. Or so it seemed. The true intrigue surrounding Antarctica began to take shape as explorers ventured closer, attempting to map its vast coastline. In the years following its discovery, other expeditions, many of which ended in failure, sought to unlock the mysteries of the continent. Some disappeared without a trace, their fate sealed by the brutal conditions of the Antarctic environment. Yet, despite the dangers and obstacles, Antarctica's allure continued to grow. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Antarctica had captured the imagination of the public. The age of exploration had begun, and some of the most famous explorers in history set their sights on the continent. Among them were figures like Robert Falcon Scott and Ernest Shackleton, whose harrowing expeditions in the early 1900s became legends of human endurance and determination. Their quest to reach the South Pole became iconic, symbolizing the relentless pursuit of the unknown, even in the face of insurmountable odds. Their stories, filled with tragedy and triumph, sparked the public's fascination with Antarctica and its mysteries. Yet, despite the brave efforts of these explorers, much about Antarctica remained elusive. The land was vast and treacherous, with no clear path to understanding the full scope of its geography or history. Early exploration provided valuable insights, but it was clear that there were still many unanswered questions. What was beneath the surface of the ice? What lay beyond the frozen landscape that explorers could see with their eyes? Were there ancient traces of past life, both human and animal, that had been preserved for millennia beneath the icy expanse? As we delve deeper into Antarctica's mystery, we realize that much of the world's knowledge about the continent is still incomplete. Modern technology has allowed us to explore its surface, but there are still vast regions that remain untouched. Satellites have mapped the coastline, and radar has allowed scientists to peer beneath the ice. But the true history of Antarctica remains largely hidden. What if there is more to this frozen land than we have yet discovered? What if there are still clues to ancient civilizations, long-extinct species, or even lost knowledge that is buried beneath the snow and ice? One of the most intriguing aspects of Antarctica's mystery is its lack of a definitive historical narrative. While other regions of the world have a well-documented past, chronicled in texts, artifacts, and monuments, Antarctica has remained untouched. Its history, if it can even be called that, is written in the ice. As glaciers slowly move and melt, they leave behind records of the Earth's past climate, ancient plant life, and even traces of meteorites that have fallen from the heavens. But there are no monuments, no great cities, no ruins of past civilizations, only ice and snow. Yet, despite the lack of physical evidence, there are theories that suggest that Antarctica's past may have been much more complex than we realize. Some have speculated that ancient civilizations once inhabited the continent long before the ice took hold. These theories are not entirely without merit. Evidence of ancient forests, fossilized plant life, and strange geological formations hint at a time when Antarctica was not the barren wasteland we know today, but a land of life and abundance. Could there have been a civilization here, one that flourished during a warmer period and was eventually frozen in time by the changing climate? There are other clues that point to the possibility of a forgotten history beneath Antarctica's ice. Satellite imagery has revealed unusual formations in the landscape that some claim resemble man-made structures. Some have suggested that these formations could be remnants of an ancient city buried beneath the ice sheets. Could Antarctica have been home to a lost civilization, a people who knew the continent when it was green and fertile? Could there be ruins, pyramids, or ancient monuments hidden beneath the snow, waiting to be uncovered? While these theories remain speculative, the idea that Antarctica could hold the key to unlocking a lost chapter of human history is an alluring one. It challenges the conventional understanding of where civilization first arose and suggests that the history of our world may be far more complex and interconnected than we've ever imagined. If there was once a thriving civilization in Antarctica, what knowledge and technologies might they have possessed? What wisdom could they have left behind? And what if the key to understanding the origins of human civilization lies not in the deserts of the Middle East or the jungles of South America, but beneath the icy surface of the southernmost continent? The fact remains that Antarctica, with all its cold and isolation, remains one of the greatest mysteries of our time. We have only begun to scratch the surface of what this frozen land might hold, and as new technologies emerge and exploration continues, we may one day uncover the hidden history of this mysterious continent. The question is not whether Antarctica holds secrets, but rather how much longer it will keep them buried beneath its thick layers of ice. Among the many historical mysteries that continue to fascinate researchers and armchair explorers, the Piri Reis map stands as one of the most perplexing. Created in 1513 by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis, the map depicts parts of the South American coastline and, most remarkably, an area of the Antarctic coastline. What makes the map so enigmatic, however, is that it appears to show the coastline of Antarctica as it might have appeared before it was buried under ice. The Peary Race map was drawn during a period when knowledge of global geography was still in its infancy. Exploration was just beginning, and many of the world's lands were still unknown. Yet, this map accurately portrays the South American continent in ways that were far more advanced than any other maps of the time. But what stands out the most about the map is the depiction of the northernmost part of Antarctica, a landmass that had not yet been discovered by modern explorers. And more astonishing still, it shows Antarctica as it would appear without its ice sheet, a coastline that modern science, only in the late 20th century, began to understand with the help of advanced satellite technology. For centuries, historians and geographers have wondered, how could a 16th century cartographer have had knowledge of a landmass that was hidden beneath miles of ice? Could Peary Race have somehow obtained this information from an ancient source, perhaps passed down through generations? Some have suggested that the Peary Race map was based on earlier, now-lost maps, or knowledge that had been preserved by ancient civilizations. The idea that a civilization existed in antiquity with knowledge of Antarctica is a tantalizing theory, but it raises many questions about how they could have possibly known of the continent at all. The Peary Race map's depiction of Antarctica is not merely speculative. The coastline matches the general shape of the landmass as it would appear without its ice sheet, something that was not understood by modern scientists until the use of advanced satellite imagery in the mid-20th century. The map's accuracy in this regard is extraordinary. The only possible explanation for this level of detail, some theorists argue, is that it must have been drawn from earlier, more advanced sources that we no longer have access to. But the question remains, where did this knowledge come from, and how was it preserved? Several theories have emerged to explain the map's origins. Some suggest that the map was created using data from earlier explorers who, for reasons unknown, had ventured to Antarctica long before it was officially discovered. These explorers may have come from lost civilizations that had the means to explore distant lands. If true, this would indicate that ancient civilizations were far more advanced in their geographical knowledge than we typically credit them for. Another theory suggests that Peary Reis, or those who came before him, had access to a repository of ancient knowledge that had been passed down through secret societies or hidden archives. This could explain how the map contains such detailed information about Antarctica, a landmass that was only formally mapped by modern explorers in the 19th and 20th centuries. Was there once a global network of ancient explorers or cartographers who shared their knowledge? Could there have been a time when Antarctica was not covered by ice, and ancient civilizations were aware of its existence? While these ideas remain speculative, they point to an intriguing possibility that ancient civilizations may have had a much greater understanding of the world than we have traditionally assumed. The Peary Race map may be a fragment of this lost knowledge, offering us a glimpse into a time when the Earth's geography was far more interconnected than we ever imagined. Some researchers believe that the Peary Race map was simply an accurate representation of known lands, passed down through generations of explorers. Perhaps early navigators compiled their knowledge of the world's coasts and used it to create a more accurate map. But this theory still does not explain the depiction of Antarctica without its ice. The possibility that ancient peoples knew of the frozen continent and its coastline without ice challenges the conventional understanding of human exploration and geography. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of the Peary Race map is not just its depiction of Antarctica, but its connection to other ancient maps and accounts of distant lands. Some researchers argue that the map could have been based on older, now-lost sources, perhaps even dating back to the time of the ancient Egyptians or Sumerians. These early civilizations may have had knowledge of Antarctica that has since been lost, passed down in secret, or obscured by time. As we try to piece together the mystery of the Peary Race map, we must also consider the broader implications of such discoveries. If the map is indeed evidence of ancient knowledge of Antarctica, it raises questions about the existence of other lost civilizations and the possibility of forgotten histories. Could there be more ancient records, buried in archives, hidden in plain sight, or lost to the sands of time, that reveal even greater mysteries about our past? And what do these discoveries tell us about the extent of human exploration in antiquity? For now, the Peary Race map remains a fascinating enigma. It is a symbol of the many secrets that still lie hidden beneath the ice of Antarctica, waiting to be uncovered. As we continue to explore the frozen continent, we are left to wonder, what other ancient artifacts or maps might still be out there, waiting to challenge our understanding of the past? And how much more is there to learn about the mysteries of Antarctica, a land that continues to guard its secrets from us? The Piri Reis map is not just a curiosity from the past. It is a reminder that there is much more to the history of our world than meets the eye. Perhaps in time, we will unlock the secrets hidden in this ancient map and others like it, revealing a lost chapter of human history that has long been obscured beneath the ice. As we continue to explore the mysteries of Antarctica, one of the most tantalizing questions is whether the frozen continent once hosted ancient civilizations. Could it be that Antarctica, long before its ice sheets encased it, was home to thriving cultures, much like those found in other parts of the world? What if, buried beneath the thick layers of ice, we could find remnants of cities and structures from a time when the continent was far warmer and more hospitable? The idea that ancient ruins might lie hidden beneath the ice of Antarctica is a theory that has captivated many. Some believe that the continent was once a lush, temperate land, teeming with life. According to these theories, a great civilization may have once flourished here, only to vanish when the climate changed dramatically. This shift in climate could have been the catalyst for the rise of the ice sheets, which eventually swallowed up the land and its inhabitants. But how can we reconcile these theories with what we know of Antarctica today? We know that the continent is an inhospitable place, with temperatures that plummet to extreme lows and winds that can strip the flesh from the bones. It's difficult to imagine how a civilization could have thrived in such an environment. Yet, the possibility remains that Antarctica was once vastly different, a land of green forests, flowing rivers, and fertile soil. In this warmer period, the continent could have supported advanced societies. What evidence is there to support this theory? Over the years, scientists and explorers have discovered strange formations and anomalies in the landscape of Antarctica, some of which appear to defy natural explanations. In the 1950s and 1960s, a number of expeditions to the Antarctic region uncovered what appeared to be artificial structures, some of which resembled ruins or buildings. These findings, though controversial, have sparked intense debates among researchers, with some suggesting that they are the remains of an ancient civilization that existed long before the ice sheets arrived. One of the most intriguing discoveries occurred near the Antarctic Peninsula, where researchers found what appeared to be a series of large, flat stone slabs buried beneath the ice. These stones, which are thought to be thousands of years old, could be part of a larger structure, perhaps the remains of an ancient city that was once located on the continent. Could these stones be the remnants of an ancient civilization, frozen in time? And if so, what does this say about the history of Antarctica and its role in the ancient world? There are also reports of unusual geological formations in Antarctica that some researchers believe may be the result of human activity. For example, there are formations that resemble pyramids or large man-made structures, sparking theories that these may be the remains of an ancient city or temple complex. These formations are often located in areas that have never been thoroughly explored, leading some to believe that there is much more to Antarctica's hidden history than we currently know. While some scientists dismiss these claims, arguing that the structures are simply natural formations, others remain open to the possibility that these could be remnants of an ancient civilization. After all, the idea that human civilization could have existed in Antarctica during a time when the climate was much warmer is not entirely out of the realm of possibility. If we consider the Earth's long history of climate change, especially the shifting of continents and the rise and fall of ice ages, it's not hard to imagine a time when Antarctica was more habitable, and perhaps even home to advanced societies. One theory suggests that Antarctica may have been part of the supercontinent Gondwana, which existed around 200 million years ago. During this time, Antarctica was not covered by ice, but instead had a much warmer climate. This could have allowed for the development of plant life, animals, and potentially human societies. As Gondwana began to break apart, Antarctica drifted toward its current position at the South Pole, and the climate gradually shifted to become colder and more inhospitable. Over time, the ice sheets began to form, sealing off any traces of the civilizations that may have once lived there. Some theorists suggest that this ancient civilization could have been the precursor to known civilizations, perhaps even the forebears of the ancient Egyptians or the civilizations of the Andes. The idea that these early cultures possessed advanced knowledge and technology, knowledge that could have been passed down through generations, could explain how ancient maps, like the Piri-Reis map, accurately depicted Antarctica without its ice. The civilization that once inhabited Antarctica could have left behind a legacy of maps, writings, and artifacts that were eventually rediscovered by later cultures. While these theories remain speculative, the possibility of ancient ruins buried beneath the Antarctic ice continues to fuel our imagination. The idea that the lost history of Antarctica is waiting to be uncovered, hidden beneath layers of ice and snow, is a tantalizing one. As technology continues to advance, we may one day find the tools needed to peer beneath the ice and uncover the secrets that Antarctica holds. As we consider the possibility of ancient civilizations in Antarctica, it's important to remember that much of our understanding of history is still incomplete. Our knowledge of ancient civilizations is constantly evolving, and new discoveries are being made all the time. Could Antarctica hold the key to unlocking a lost chapter in human history? Perhaps, with time, we will find the answers we seek, answers that may reshape our understanding of the past and our place in the world. In the end, the discovery of ancient ruins in Antarctica, whether real or imagined, raises profound questions about the nature of our history. It challenges us to think about the Earth's past in new ways and to consider the possibility that civilizations far older than we ever imagined once thrived in places we least expect. Among the many fascinating and eerie aspects of Antarctica's mysterious history, one of the most intriguing involves the involvement of Nazi Germany. During the height of World War II, as the Third Reich was expanding its influence across Europe, there were strange reports and rumors that suggested Adolf Hitler and his associates had an interest in Antarctica. Some believed that the Nazis not only explored the frozen continent, but may have even uncovered or sought something hidden beneath the ice. What were they really searching for in the desolate, frigid South? The connection between Nazi Germany and Antarctica dates back to the early 1930s, well before the onset of World War II. A German expedition to Antarctica was led by Captain Alfred Richer in 1938 and 1939, known as the German Antarctic Expedition. This mission had the ostensible goal of mapping and claiming parts of the continent. It was part of a broader effort to assert Germany's power and influence across the globe, expanding its territory in the name of scientific exploration. The Nazis, ever the opportunists, sought to secure resources and strategic positions in every corner of the Earth, regardless of how remote or inhospitable. What makes this expedition noteworthy, however, is not just the fact that the Nazis were one of the first to map parts of Antarctica's coastline, but the unusual and mysterious circumstances surrounding the expedition. Some believe that their interest in Antarctica went beyond the purely scientific or territorial, and instead was tied to secretive occult ambitions. The Nazi regime, particularly under Hitler, was obsessed with ancient knowledge, mysticism, and esoteric ideas. It is well documented that the Nazis were heavily involved in occult practices and were fascinated by ancient civilizations and their supposed advanced technologies. Could it be that they were searching for something more than just land in Antarctica, perhaps for remnants of a lost civilization, hidden technologies, or even ancient artifacts? One of the most enduring theories surrounding the Nazis' interest in Antarctica is their supposed search for the Hollow Earth and the myth of a hidden, underground world. Some Nazi theorists believed that the Earth's interior was hollow and contained a thriving civilization. The idea of a hidden land beneath the Earth's surface was not new to the Nazis. It was part of the broader occult beliefs that permeated the regime. According to some conspiracy theories, the Nazis thought they could find access points to this subterranean world in Antarctica. These theories suggest that they believed Antarctica held the key to accessing these hidden realms, and possibly discovering advanced ancient technologies. Moreover, many rumors suggest that after the war ended in 1945, the Nazis may have continued their secret activities in Antarctica, establishing a hidden base or colony on the continent. One of the most famous pieces of evidence cited by these conspiracy theorists is Operation High Jump, a U.S. Navy expedition to Antarctica in 1946-1947. Led by Rear Admiral Richard E. Byrd, the expedition had the stated goal of establishing a U.S. base and conducting research on the continent's resources. However, some believe that Byrd's mission was also, at least in part, an effort to confront the Nazis, who were believed to have established a base in Antarctica and were rumored to be hiding there after the end of the war. Operation High Jump itself was an ambitious mission. It involved hundreds of men, ships, and aircraft. However, rumors have persisted that the operation was cut short due to encounters with strange flying objects or unexplained phenomena possibly related to Nazi secret technology. Some reports from the time allude to encounters with flying saucers or other unidentifiable craft. This has led to various conspiracy theories suggesting that the Nazis had developed advanced flying technology, possibly based on recovered alien technology, and had retreated to Antarctica to continue their experiments in secret. While there is no conclusive evidence to support these claims, the idea that the Nazis established a secret base in Antarctica has persisted for decades. Several theories suggest that such a base could have been hidden beneath the thick ice, in subterranean caverns or deep within the ice sheets, where it would be virtually impossible to detect. The potential of such a base raises questions. If it existed, what could the Nazis have been hiding? Was it merely an isolated military outpost, or was it something far more sinister? An experiment in genetic engineering, a development of secret technologies, or a haven for Nazi war criminals escaping Allied justice? The Nazi presence in Antarctica remains shrouded in mystery, and much of what is speculated comes from conspiracy theories and classified government reports. The declassified files on Operation High Jump and other similar operations continue to be scrutinized by historians and conspiracy theorists alike, but the truth remains elusive. What is clear, however, is that the Nazis' interest in Antarctica was not just scientific. It was steeped in their broader, occult-inspired vision of the world and their desire to control knowledge, power, and advanced technology. The mystery surrounding the Nazis in Antarctica leads us to question: what did they know about the frozen continent that the rest of the world did not? Were they truly looking for ancient artifacts or lost knowledge hidden beneath the ice? And if so, what exactly were they hoping to find? As we ponder these questions, we are reminded that Antarctica, in its cold, isolated expanse, has always held a special place in the minds of those who seek to uncover hidden knowledge. Whether it's the search for lost civilizations, the allure of ancient technologies, or the pursuit of secret military operations, the continent remains a symbol of both mystery and possibility. Perhaps one day new expeditions will shed light on the true purpose of the Nazis' fascination with Antarctica, and we will finally uncover the secrets that have been hidden there for so long. One of the most bizarre and captivating features of Antarctica's landscape is the presence of what some have described as pyramid structures scattered across the icy expanse. These strange, angular formations, which some say bear an uncanny resemblance to man-made pyramids, have been the subject of much speculation and debate. Are they simply the result of natural geological processes, or could they be evidence of something far more mysterious, something that was deliberately built by ancient civilizations, possibly even before the ice descended upon the land? The idea of pyramid-like structures in Antarctica is not a new one. In recent decades, satellite images and photographs taken by explorers have shown large, triangular formations protruding from the ice sheets. From the air, these structures appear to have sharp, well-defined edges, much like the pyramids found in Egypt or the Andes. Some of these formations are strikingly similar in shape and size to those associated with ancient cultures, most notably the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. What makes these structures particularly intriguing is that they are located deep within Antarctica, a place that we traditionally associate with nothing more than ice, snow, and barren landscapes. Pyramids, after all, are structures typically associated with ancient, highly advanced civilizations, such as the Egyptians, Mayans, or even the lost civilization of Atlantis. The notion that there could be similar pyramidal structures hidden beneath the Antarctic ice raises important questions. Could Antarctica have once been home to such an ancient civilization? Could these pyramid-like formations be evidence of a lost society, one that existed long before the ice engulfed the continent? One of the most widely circulated images of these pyramid-like structures comes from satellite images taken of the Ellsworth Mountains in Antarctica. These images show sharp-edged, triangular peaks that appear to be man-made in nature. Some enthusiasts of the ancient civilization theory claim that these formations bear an uncanny resemblance to the pyramids of Egypt. These triangular shapes are often perfectly aligned, which adds to the mystery. Could such precision be the result of natural erosion, or does it point to some kind of intelligent design? For decades, these pyramid-like formations have been a subject of debate among scientists, archaeologists, and conspiracy theorists alike. While many skeptics dismiss these formations as the result of natural geological processes, such as erosion caused by the extreme winds and cold temperatures of the Antarctic region, others argue that the precision of the shapes is too remarkable to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Could it be that the ice has preserved these structures for millennia, hidden from the world, until modern technology could reveal them? To understand the significance of these formations, it's important to consider the broader context of pyramid construction. The most famous pyramids in the world, like the Great Pyramid of Giza, were constructed with such precision that they continue to baffle modern scientists. The ability of ancient cultures to build such monumental structures with limited technology has been a topic of great intrigue. Some believe that the knowledge required to build these pyramids was passed down through ancient civilizations, and that similar advanced cultures may have once existed in other parts of the world, including Antarctica. If the pyramid-like formations in Antarctica are indeed man-made, they could point to the possibility that an ancient civilization once inhabited the continent. The notion that such a civilization might have been capable of building large, complex structures in Antarctica is a tantalizing one. According to some theories, Antarctica's climate was far more temperate millions of years ago, which would have made it a more hospitable place for life. The possibility of a thriving civilization existing in Antarctica during a time when the continent was not covered by ice is an exciting one, but also one that is difficult to prove with the current level of scientific knowledge. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the idea that these pyramid-like formations could be evidence of an ancient civilization continues to captivate the imagination. Some suggest that the pyramids in Antarctica may be part of a larger network of structures, perhaps even an entire city or complex, waiting to be uncovered beneath the ice. Could these structures hold the key to understanding Antarctica's past? And if so, what knowledge or technologies might we uncover in the process? The mystery of the Antarctic pyramids has been further fueled by reports of other strange anomalies in the region. Some explorers have claimed to have discovered unusual formations in Antarctica, including perfectly straight lines and right angles, which seem unnatural in a landscape that is largely shaped by natural forces. These reports, although anecdotal, add to the growing sense that there is more to Antarctica than meets the eye. What if these formations were not merely the result of natural erosion, but rather the remnants of a lost civilization, frozen in time beneath the thick layers of ice? The question of whether the pyramid-like structures in Antarctica are man-made remains unanswered, but they continue to inspire speculation and wonder. Whether they are natural formations or the remains of an ancient civilization, they serve as a powerful reminder of the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the ice. Antarctica, with its vast, uncharted territories and extreme environment, remains one of the last frontiers on Earth, an untouched wilderness where the past may still be waiting to reveal itself. As we continue to explore the mysteries of Antarctica, one thing becomes clear. The continent is far more than just a frozen wilderness. It is a land that may hold secrets that could change the way we view the history of humanity. Whether it's the possibility of ancient pyramids, hidden civilizations, or lost knowledge, Antarctica continues to beckon us toward new discoveries. And as our exploration of this icy continent deepens, we may one day uncover the true nature of the mysterious pyramid-like structures and perhaps the long-forgotten civilization that may have built them. The Cold War, that tense and paranoid period of history where East and West squared off in a battle of ideologies, may seem like a far cry from the freezing deserts of Antarctica. Yet, the conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union led to more than just nuclear arms races and political intrigue. It spurred an unlikely interest in the frozen continent, which both superpowers had strategically turned their gaze upon. Antarctica, with its harsh climate and seemingly inhospitable environment, became an important chess piece in this geopolitical game. But why would two powerful nations, locked in a struggle for global dominance, turn their attention to this remote land of ice? During the Cold War, the global race for territorial and scientific dominance escalated, and with it, a drive for control of the world's untapped resources. For the US and the Soviet Union, Antarctica represented a vast, untapped area for scientific research, but also for strategic advantage. But perhaps more intriguingly, it became a place where the two superpowers could covertly clash, with the ice hiding far more than just research data and cold weather gear. Beneath its frozen surface, Antarctica held the potential for extraordinary discoveries, findings that could shape the future of technology, warfare, and humanity's understanding of Earth's ancient past. The importance of Antarctica during this time cannot be underestimated. Both the US and the USSR sent their best scientists, geologists, and military personnel to explore the continent's frozen terrain. But what many might not realize is that these expeditions went beyond simply understanding the land itself. They were part of a larger game, a strategic effort to lay claim to Antarctica's hidden resources, and, more significantly, to its possible secrets. These explorations, often shrouded in secrecy, were not only about mapping the icy expanse, but also about asserting dominance over whatever mysteries Antarctica might hold. One of the most famous examples of this Cold War-era interest in Antarctica is the U.S. Navy's Operation High Jump in 1946-1947. Spearheaded by Admiral Richard E. Byrd, this ambitious mission aimed to establish a U.S. presence in Antarctica, which had remained largely unexplored at the time. The operation involved a large fleet of ships, aircraft, and personnel, and its official purpose was to conduct military and scientific research. But behind the veil of official statements, some theorists claim there were more covert objectives at play. Rumors have circulated for years that Operation High Jump was not simply an innocent scientific mission, but a cover for secret research, including the investigation of strange anomalies reported by previous explorers. Among these rumors is the claim that Byrd's team encountered mysterious flying objects or even alien technology during their expedition. Some conspiracy theorists suggest that Byrd's mission was an effort to uncover hidden advanced technology, perhaps the remnants of ancient civilizations or alien technology buried beneath the Antarctic ice. Was the mission, in part, designed to investigate the possibility of extraterrestrial artifacts in this remote region of the world? Or was it driven by the search for secret Nazi technology, rumored to be hidden in the Antarctic after World War II? The secrecy surrounding Operation High Jump has fueled these theories. Byrd, after all, was one of the most well-known explorers of his time, and his mission was one of the largest and most ambitious ever conducted. Yet, upon his return, Byrd was cryptic about the true nature of the expedition. Though he made public statements about the peaceful scientific intentions of the mission, the unusual scale and scope of the operation, as well as reports of strange occurrences, have led some to question whether there was more to the story. Moreover, the timing of Operation High Jump is significant. It occurred just a year after World War II ended, at a time when the world was still reeling from the aftermath of the war and the rise of the Cold War. The idea that both superpowers could have been racing to gain control of the continent's resources and knowledge, even as tensions mounted on the global stage, adds another layer of intrigue to the mystery of Antarctica during this period. Antarctica, it seems, had become a battleground for ideologies. The scientific research that took place there during the Cold War wasn't just about ice cores and geological studies. It was about controlling the flow of knowledge. As both the US and the Soviet Union sought to outdo one another in scientific achievements, the continent's vast and remote terrain offered the perfect place to conduct experiments and secret operations far from prying eyes. Both sides understood that mastering Antarctica could provide them with an advantage, not just in geopolitics, but in the race for advanced knowledge and technologies. Perhaps even more surprising is the fact that both countries came to a mutual agreement about how to share and conduct research in Antarctica. In 1959, the Antarctic Treaty was signed by 12 countries, including both the United States and the Soviet Union. This treaty established Antarctica as a demilitarized zone, banning any military activity and ensuring that all research conducted there would be used for peaceful purposes only. But while this treaty appeared to promote international cooperation, it may have been a way to divert public attention away from the covert activities that were still taking place beneath the surface. Could it be that the Cold War rivalry was merely a distraction from the real intrigue happening in the icy depths of Antarctica? The mystery of Antarctica's Cold War-era involvement remains unresolved. Despite the treaty and the subsequent international collaborations in the years that followed, there is still an air of secrecy surrounding the true motivations behind the expeditions. What were the two superpowers truly searching for in the remote, ice-bound wilderness? What secrets were buried beneath the continent's frozen exterior? And did they hold the key to understanding Earth's ancient past, or even to the future of humanity's technological evolution? As we continue to investigate the history of Antarctica, we must consider that the Cold War may have been just the beginning of the continent's intriguing story. What secrets, hidden by ice and snow, might still be waiting to be revealed? What knowledge might still be locked away, waiting for the next generation of explorers to uncover? The Cold War may be over, but the mystery of Antarctica remains as captivating as ever. What we have yet to discover beneath its frozen surface could change everything we think we know about Earth's history, and perhaps even about our place in the universe. One of the most intriguing aspects of Antarctica's mysterious past is the theory that it may be linked to some of the world's most legendary and ancient civilizations. The possibility that this frozen land once hosted human life, or at least shared connections with lost civilizations like Atlantis, has fascinated both researchers and enthusiasts alike. If we consider the history of Earth, with its ever-shifting climates and landscapes, could it be that Antarctica was once a thriving hub of ancient cultures, perhaps even predating those we know from history? The idea that Antarctica could have once supported an ancient civilization challenges everything we know about the continent today. In its current state, Antarctica is considered a barren wasteland, with temperatures that plummet to extreme lows, making it a hostile environment for human life. Yet, this wasn't always the case. Geologists have shown that millions of years ago, Antarctica was much warmer, possibly teeming with lush forests and diverse wildlife, far different from the icy desert it is today. In this warmer period, could Antarctica have been home to civilizations that lived and thrived? The theory of a once habitable Antarctica finds its roots in the concept of continental drift. During the time of the supercontinent Pangaea, which existed around 200 million years ago, Antarctica was located much further north than it is today, in a temperate zone. Fossils of ancient trees and plant life, discovered deep within Antarctica's ice, point to a time when the continent was part of a lush, forested landscape. This discovery provides some evidence that Antarctica was once warm enough to sustain life. But what if there were people, ancient cultures, that lived there too? One of the most popular theories links Antarctica's lost civilizations with the legend of Atlantis. According to Plato's writings, Atlantis was a great, technologically advanced civilization that existed around 9,000 years ago. Atlantis was described as a prosperous island nation, but it was eventually swallowed by the sea in a cataclysmic event. Could Antarctica have been the location of this mythical civilization, submerged beneath the ice long before the ice sheets began to cover the continent? If so, could traces of their existence still be buried deep within Antarctica's frozen landscape? The notion that Antarctica is somehow connected to Atlantis is part of a broader theory that suggests there were advanced human societies long before the civilizations of ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia. These cultures, according to proponents of the theory, may have had technologies and knowledge that have been lost to time. Some believe that these civilizations left behind records, artifacts, or even structures, waiting to be rediscovered beneath the thick ice sheets of Antarctica. What if, buried deep beneath the ice, lie the remnants of this advanced ancient culture, an ancient city, monuments, or even writing systems waiting to be uncovered? While this idea is speculative, it raises some intriguing questions. Could there be hidden clues beneath Antarctica's frozen surface that link ancient civilizations, not just to Europe or the Middle East, but to the remote corners of the Earth? The idea that Antarctica may hold evidence of lost civilizations that predate known human history suggests that the history of humanity is far more complex and interconnected than we have been led to believe. Some researchers believe that the idea of lost civilizations on Antarctica could explain the presence of ancient artifacts and structures found in other parts of the world that seem to defy the capabilities of their time. Could some of the ancient technologies that we have yet to fully understand have originated in Antarctica and then spread to other regions? There are hints of advanced knowledge and engineering in places like Egypt, South America, and even the ancient Sumerians, knowledge that could have come from civilizations whose roots extend all the way back to Antarctica. In addition to the Atlantis theory, other researchers have suggested that Antarctica could be linked to the mysterious civilization of the Olmecs, who lived in ancient Mesoamerica. Some believe that the Olmecs possessed knowledge of astronomy and advanced mathematics far beyond what should have been possible for their time. Could this ancient culture have originated from Antarctica, or could their ancestors have made contact with civilizations there long before the continent became locked in ice? The theory of Antarctica as a cradle for ancient civilizations is further bolstered by reports of strange formations found within the icy landscape. Satellite imagery and aerial photography have captured what appear to be man-made structures, resembling pyramids, temples, or other ancient architectural feats. These formations, often found in areas that have never been fully explored, fuel the idea that there may have been a great unknown civilization here, long before the ice took over. The precision of these shapes, with their sharp edges and geometric designs, raises the possibility that they were created by an intelligent, organized society, rather than being the result of natural geological processes. The possibility that Antarctica was once home to ancient human civilizations invites us to reconsider what we know about the history of human development. If the continent had once been a thriving center of culture, what knowledge and technologies might have been lost when it was overtaken by ice? Could the myths and legends of ancient cultures, such as Atlantis, be more than just stories, but records of an ancient past that stretches back to a time when Antarctica was a habitable land? And if this is the case, what secrets might still be buried beneath the ice, waiting for future explorers to uncover? While no definitive evidence has yet been found to prove that Antarctica once hosted ancient civilizations, the idea continues to captivate the imagination of those who believe that there is more to the history of this frozen land than we have yet uncovered. As technology advances and we continue to explore the depths of Antarctica, the mysteries of its past may eventually be revealed, perhaps even changing our understanding of human history forever. The search for ancient civilizations beneath Antarctica's ice is not just about uncovering the secrets of the past. It's about challenging the very foundations of what we know about our origins. Could Antarctica hold the key to a lost chapter in the history of humanity? One that will forever change the way we view ourselves and our place in the world. In the vast expanse of Antarctica, beyond the desolate ice sheets and towering glaciers, lies the possibility of a hidden underwater city, an extraordinary and mysterious concept that has captivated the imaginations of many. Could there be, beneath the icy waters of the Southern Ocean, the remnants of an ancient metropolis, perhaps an entire civilization that once thrived in a much warmer, more hospitable Antarctica? What if the shifting climate and rising sea levels submerged a great city, leaving only the faintest traces of its existence, waiting to be uncovered? For decades, the idea of a lost underwater city in Antarctica has been whispered among conspiracy theorists, historians, and explorers alike. This theory suggests that thousands, if not millions, of years ago, Antarctica was not the frozen wasteland it is today. Instead, it was a thriving landmass, home to a flourishing civilization that, over time, vanished beneath the ocean due to a dramatic climate shift. As the ice sheets advanced, they sealed the fate of the city, submerging it under layers of ice and water. One of the most compelling aspects of the underwater city theory is the evidence of ancient seabeds and submerged formations found around the coastline of Antarctica. In recent years, satellite and sonar technology have revealed what appear to be man-made structures along the Antarctic seabed, formations that some claim resemble roads, buildings, and even large architectural complexes. These mysterious features, which are often located in areas that have never been fully explored or mapped, suggest that there could be remnants of an ancient civilization lying beneath the waters. Some researchers have pointed to the presence of large, geometric shapes and perfectly aligned formations as evidence of human-made structures. These formations, which cannot easily be explained by natural geological processes, resemble the ruins of a once thriving city. But what could such a city have been like, and how did it come to be submerged beneath the ocean? Could the city have been part of a larger global network of ancient civilizations that predate the known societies of Egypt, Mesopotamia, and the Americas? The idea of a lost underwater city is not just about uncovering the remnants of buildings and roads. It also invites speculation about the civilization that built it. Could it have been a technologically advanced society, capable of constructing massive, enduring structures in an environment that is now inhospitable? What knowledge and achievements could they have had that have been lost to time, hidden beneath the ice? The possibility of such a civilization raises profound questions about the true history of human development and our understanding of the Earth's past. To understand the potential of this theory, we must look at Earth's geological history. As we know, the planet's climate has undergone dramatic shifts throughout the ages. Millions of years ago, Antarctica was located closer to the equator and experienced a much warmer climate. This warmer period would have allowed for the development of the plant life, wildlife, and perhaps even human societies. As the climate shifted, however, Antarctica gradually moved toward the South Pole and the temperature began to drop. The once thriving land became covered in ice, gradually freezing over the civilization that may have existed there. There are several theories about how such a city could have been lost to time. One theory suggests that an advanced civilization existed in Antarctica during a time when the continent was warm and lush. Over time, the ice sheets began to expand, submerging the land and sealing off any trace of the civilization beneath the ice. The rising sea levels, combined with the freezing temperatures, could have buried the city beneath layers of water and ice. As the centuries passed, the remnants of the city were forgotten, and the land became the frozen wasteland we know today. Another theory suggests that the city could have been part of a larger network of civilizations that spanned the globe. Some researchers propose that these early cultures were interconnected, sharing knowledge and technologies. If this is true, the submerged city in Antarctica could be a key piece of evidence that links ancient civilizations from across the world, showing that they were far more advanced than we traditionally believe. The mystery of the submerged city is further compounded by reports of unusual underwater structures found around Antarctica. In recent years, there have been claims of sonar images that reveal massive, pyramid-like structures lying beneath the ocean's surface. These formations, resembling the shape of ancient temples or pyramids, have led some to speculate that they are the remnants of an ancient city that was once part of a great civilization. The idea that such structures exist beneath the ice and water adds an element of intrigue to the possibility of a lost city, one that could hold the key to understanding the history of humanity. While many of these claims remain speculative, they are not without merit. As exploration and technology advance, we may one day be able to peer beneath the ice sheets and uncover the remnants of a lost civilization in Antarctica. Advanced radar and sonar technology, coupled with underwater exploration, could allow scientists to map the ocean floor in greater detail, revealing structures and features that have remained hidden for millennia. In time, we may uncover evidence of an underwater city, offering a glimpse into an ancient past that has long been obscured by the shifting forces of nature. The search for an underwater city in Antarctica raises profound questions about the nature of human history. Could there have been a time when civilizations thrived in Antarctica, only to be lost when the climate shifted and the continent froze over? What knowledge, technologies, and cultures did these ancient peoples possess? And how could they have left behind such intricate structures in one of the most inhospitable regions on Earth? If an underwater city does indeed lie beneath the icy waters of Antarctica, it could change the way we view the history of our planet and the development of human civilization. The discovery of such a city would not only offer insights into the past, but it could also reveal the true extent of humanity's ancient capabilities, showing that our ancestors may have been far more advanced than we have ever imagined. As we continue to explore Antarctica's frozen depths, we are reminded that the mysteries of the past are not always easily uncovered. The lost city beneath the ice may still be waiting, buried under layers of snow and water, ready to reveal its secrets when the time is right. In the annals of exploration, Antarctica holds a special place of intrigue. While the continent has only been known to the modern world for a little over 200 years, there are many expeditions to this frozen land that remain shrouded in mystery. Some explorers ventured into the vast, icy wilderness with the intention of mapping and documenting the continent, while others embarked on these journeys for more secretive and less understood reasons. What happened to these explorers, and why do some of their expeditions remain so enigmatic, with their final fates still unanswered? One of the most famous of these lost Antarctic expeditions is the ill-fated British Antarctic expedition, led by Captain Robert Falcon Scott in 1911. Scott's team, racing to be the first to reach the South Pole, made it within a mere 150 miles of their goal before tragedy struck. They were beaten to the pole by Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen, and on their return journey, Scott and his companions perished from starvation and the extreme conditions. Despite their tragic end, Scott's expedition remains well documented, and we know that they were overtaken by nature's harshness and their own ill-preparedness. But what about the others, those whose expeditions are less well known, or those whose teams vanished entirely without a trace? The mystery of lost expeditions extends far beyond Scott's ill-fated venture. In the early 20th century, the race to explore Antarctica was filled with numerous expeditions from around the world, each attempting to lay claim to or better understand the frozen land. Some of these expeditions were scientific in nature, while others sought to establish territorial rights or even search for unknown resources. However, many of these expeditions ended in tragedy, and some of them have never been fully explained. One such expedition was led by the famed American explorer, Richard Byrd. Byrd made several notable expeditions to Antarctica in the 1920s and 1930s, including his historic first flight over the South Pole in 1929. Yet, despite his groundbreaking achievements, Byrd's expeditions also contained elements that have remained puzzling. In particular, his 1947 expedition, known as Operation High Jump, remains one of the most mysterious in Antarctic history. Officially, Operation High Jump was a U.S. Navy mission to establish a permanent research base in Antarctica. However, rumors have circulated for decades that Byrd and his team encountered something far stranger than expected during their time in the Antarctic wilderness. According to conspiracy theories, Byrd's team allegedly discovered unknown, uncharted areas that defied explanation. Some claims suggest that Byrd's team came into contact with unidentified flying objects, or even extraterrestrial technology hidden beneath the ice. These rumors have remained tantalizingly unresolved, with official records offering no answers. Some suggest that Byrd was given a gag order, preventing him from revealing the true nature of his findings. Whether or not there is any truth to these theories remains a mystery, but the secrecy surrounding Byrd's mission has left many questions unanswered. As more modern expeditions set their sights on Antarctica, they too encounter strange and unexplained phenomena. From the strange magnetic anomalies detected by satellites to the discovery of unusual formations and structures in the ice, Antarctica continues to surprise even the most seasoned explorers. In some cases, entire teams have gone missing, their fates remaining as unclear as the land they sought to explore. These lost expeditions add to the aura of mystery surrounding Antarctica, making it a place where the unknown still lurks just beneath the surface. Perhaps one of the most compelling aspects of these lost expeditions is the possibility that they were searching for something more than just scientific data. Many theorists believe that explorers of the past were seeking something hidden deep within the Antarctic ice, something of immense significance. Whether it was an ancient city, lost technologies, or extraterrestrial artifacts, the idea that early explorers were drawn to Antarctica not just for its scientific value, but for its potential to unlock hidden knowledge has sparked a wealth of theories. Could it be that these expeditions were driven by a desire to uncover something far beyond our comprehension, something that has been lost for centuries or even millennia? The evidence of lost expeditions and unexplained events in Antarctica continues to grow as new technologies allow scientists to explore the continent in ways that were once impossible. Remote sensing technologies, radar mapping, and deep-sea exploration are providing new insights into the continent's geography, and with it, the possibility that there are still undiscovered features beneath the ice. Could these unexplained anomalies be the remnants of an ancient, forgotten civilization? Or perhaps the lingering effects of a cataclysmic event that occurred long before the ice sheets began to form? As modern expeditions continue to delve deeper into Antarctica's icy depths, the mysteries of the past may begin to reveal themselves. Perhaps the lost expeditions of the early 20th century were the first to uncover the continent's secrets, but the world was not ready to hear them. Or perhaps the truth about what happened to these explorers is more elusive, hidden beneath the ice, waiting for future generations to piece together. What we do know is that Antarctica remains one of the most mysterious places on Earth. The lost expeditions that have ventured into its frozen wilderness tell us that there is much more to this continent than we have yet uncovered. Whether it's the tragic fate of explorers like Scott, the strange occurrences surrounding Byrd's missions, or the ongoing search for hidden anomalies beneath the ice, Antarctica continues to inspire curiosity and wonder. And as long as we continue to explore this vast and enigmatic land, the mysteries of the lost expeditions may one day be uncovered, revealing a truth that has remained hidden for generations. Among the numerous conspiracy theories and mysteries surrounding Antarctica, one of the most peculiar is the connection to the so-called Black Knight satellite. This enigmatic object, often depicted as an extraterrestrial artifact, is said to orbit the Earth, its origins dating back to a time long before humanity's space age. Some claim that this satellite has been monitoring Earth for thousands of years, transmitting signals, and even possibly linked to Antarctica. Could this strange object have anything to do with Antarctica's hidden past? And what secrets does it hold about the ancient civilizations, or extraterrestrial beings, who may have once had contact with Earth? The story of the Black Knight satellite is one that has captured the imagination of conspiracy theorists and UFO enthusiasts for decades. The satellite, which allegedly has been orbiting Earth in a geosynchronous orbit for millennia, is said to be of extraterrestrial origin. Some claim that the object was placed in orbit by an advanced civilization, possibly millions of years ago, to monitor Earth. Other theories suggest that the satellite may be part of a larger extraterrestrial network designed to observe human progress. But what does the Black Knight satellite have to do with Antarctica? And why does its supposed existence continue to be linked to the frozen continent? The theory linking the Black Knight satellite to Antarctica is rooted in the idea that extraterrestrial life, or perhaps ancient advanced civilizations, once visited our planet, leaving behind traces of their technology. According to some proponents of the theory, Antarctica was a key location for these visitors due to its geographical position and potential as a place to store or protect advanced technologies. The presence of the Black Knight satellite, they argue, may be a sign that extraterrestrial civilizations once made contact with Earth, and that Antarctica was involved in these early encounters. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence cited by supporters of this theory is the mysterious radio signals that the Black Knight satellite is purported to have sent back to Earth. These signals, which some claim have been detected by various radio telescopes, are said to be highly unusual and unexplainable by conventional means. Could these signals be a form of communication from an extraterrestrial civilization, perhaps related to the ancient mysteries of Antarctica? Some theorists suggest that the satellite is sending encoded messages, or that it is part of an interstellar monitoring system that has been in place for eons, monitoring the progress of Earth's inhabitants. While much of the story of the Black Knight satellite remains speculative and largely unsupported by mainstream science, its connection to Antarctica adds an intriguing layer of mystery. Antarctica's role as a remote, largely unexplored continent makes it a logical candidate for hiding secrets that might be linked to extraterrestrial technology or ancient civilizations. Could the presence of the Black Knight satellite be evidence of a larger network of extraterrestrial artifacts hidden on Earth, perhaps under Antarctica's ice sheets, waiting to be discovered? If the satellite is truly monitoring Earth, then it may be keeping watch over something buried in the depths of the frozen continent. The Black Knight satellite theory draws strength from the idea that there are advanced technologies and knowledge that have been hidden from humanity. Could Antarctica be the location of one such cache of ancient extraterrestrial technology? Some conspiracy theorists argue that the satellite could be transmitting data about these hidden technologies, or even protecting them from being discovered. The notion that there could be a hidden extraterrestrial presence on Earth, monitoring and possibly intervening in human affairs, is one that is difficult to prove, but continues to fascinate. The link between the Black Knight satellite and Antarctica also ties into the broader narrative of lost civilizations, mysterious artifacts, and unexplained phenomena that have surrounded the continent for centuries. Could Antarctica have been the location of an advanced extraterrestrial base, long before the ice sheets took hold? Perhaps the satellite is a reminder of a time when Earth was in contact with beings from beyond our planet, or when ancient civilizations had access to technologies far beyond anything we know today. While much of the evidence surrounding the Black Knight satellite remains unproven, the connection to Antarctica cannot be entirely dismissed. the frozen continent continues to be a focal point for theories about extraterrestrial life and ancient civilizations, both of which are often intertwined in the narratives of conspiracy theorists and mystery hunters. As more advanced technology allows us to explore Antarctica in greater detail, the possibility that something extraordinary lies hidden beneath its ice is becoming more plausible. Whether it is the remnants of an ancient civilization, extraterrestrial artifacts, or even the Black Knight satellite itself, Antarctica remains a place where the boundaries between the known and the unknown blur. The mystery of the Black Knight satellite, though largely speculative, is part of a much larger story about our understanding of Earth's past and the potential for hidden knowledge to shape our future. As long as humanity continues to explore the far reaches of our planet, and as technology advances, we may one day uncover the truth about Antarctica's role in this strange and compelling narrative. Could the satellite be a key to understanding the continent's ancient history? Or perhaps it is a reminder that there are still mysteries left to uncover, waiting for us to solve in the frozen vastness of Antarctica. For centuries, humanity has looked to the stars and pondered the question, are we alone in the universe? As we continue to explore the mysteries of our own planet, one of the most captivating theories has emerged. Could extraterrestrial civilizations have visited Earth long before modern humans appeared? And could Antarctica, hidden beneath its thick layers of ice, be the location of evidence of ancient extraterrestrial encounters? These ideas, once relegated to the realm of science fiction, have gained traction in recent years, as more and more anomalies and unexplained phenomena are discovered in the frozen continent. The connection between Antarctica and extraterrestrial life has become one of the most compelling aspects of the continent's mystery. Ancient astronaut theories suggest that Earth was visited by advanced extraterrestrial beings thousands, or even millions, of years ago. These visitors, according to the theory, may have shared their knowledge and technologies with early human civilizations, helping them achieve remarkable feats of engineering, astronomy, and agriculture. But could Antarctica have played a significant role in these ancient visits? Could it have been a staging ground for alien contact, or a place where alien artifacts were hidden away, awaiting discovery? One of the most intriguing pieces of evidence in support of the extraterrestrial connection is the discovery of strange, unexplained structures in Antarctica. Over the years, researchers and explorers have come across odd formations and anomalies in the region, shapes that don't appear to be the result of natural geological processes. Some of these formations resemble pyramids, temples, or other ancient architectural structures. These structures, which are often found beneath the ice or in remote regions that have never been fully explored, have led some to speculate that they may be remnants of an ancient alien base, built long before the ice sheets began to form. The idea of an ancient alien presence in Antarctica is further supported by the numerous accounts of strange objects and phenomena encountered by explorers over the years. Some early expeditions reported sightings of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, in the skies above Antarctica. These UFOs were often described as disc-shaped or as spherical, with capabilities that defied explanation. Could these sightings be linked to extraterrestrial visitors who once made contact with Earth, and perhaps even left behind evidence of their presence in Antarctica? The presence of such UFOs, along with the discovery of strange formations and anomalies, has fueled the belief that Antarctica holds secrets about extraterrestrial life that have yet to be uncovered. The connection between Antarctica and ancient alien encounters is also tied to the idea of ancient technology that could be far more advanced than anything we've developed today. Some researchers believe that the extraterrestrial visitors who came to Earth brought with them advanced technologies that were too complex for early human civilizations to understand. These technologies may have been passed down through the ages, influencing the development of ancient cultures like the Egyptians, the Sumerians, and the Mayans. Could Antarctica have been the location of a repository for these ancient technologies? Could the continent hold evidence of alien artifacts, tools, devices, or knowledge that have been buried beneath the ice for millennia? One of the most compelling theories involves the discovery of unusual metallic objects and artifacts found in Antarctica. Some researchers claim that these objects, which have been found beneath the ice or in remote regions, bear an uncanny resemblance to advanced technologies, possibly even extraterrestrial in origin. These objects are often described as being made from materials that are not native to Earth, suggesting that they could have been brought to our planet by alien visitors. If these artifacts do exist, they could provide evidence of a long-forgotten history of extraterrestrial contact, hidden away in the icy depths of Antarctica. The presence of strange artifacts and technological remnants in Antarctica leads us to question, could the continent have been the site of an ancient alien base? Was Antarctica once a place where extraterrestrial beings interacted with early human civilizations, leaving behind their advanced knowledge and technologies? While these theories are speculative and unproven, they continue to capture the imagination of those who believe that there is far more to our planet's history than we currently understand. The link between Antarctica and extraterrestrial life also ties into the broader question of humanity's origins. Could it be that we are not the first intelligent beings to inhabit Earth? Could there have been ancient civilizations, perhaps extraterrestrial in nature, that once called Antarctica home? And if so, what happened to them? Did they disappear into the ice, leaving behind only remnants of their existence? Or did they leave the planet entirely, leaving us with only their forgotten legacy? As we continue to explore Antarctica, one thing is certain: the continent holds secrets that could change the way we view the history of our planet and our place in the universe. The possibility that extraterrestrial life once visited Earth, perhaps even leaving behind evidence of their presence in Antarctica, is a tantalizing one. Whether it is ancient alien artifacts, unexplained structures, or sightings of UFOs, Antarctica continues to be a place where the boundaries between science and speculation blur. While we may never know the full extent of Antarctica's ancient alien connection, the search for answers continues to captivate those who are drawn to the mysteries of the past. As technology advances and our understanding of the continent deepens, we may one day uncover the truth about Antarctica's role in Earth's ancient history. Could it have been the site of an extraterrestrial base? Could it hold the key to unlocking the mysteries of our origins? Only time and further exploration will tell. Beneath Antarctica's thick ice sheets lies more than just frozen water. It holds an extraordinary record of Earth's climate history, encapsulated in the ice core samples that have been extracted over the past few decades. These cores, drilled from deep within the ice, provide a snapshot of our planet's environmental past, revealing details of ancient climates, atmospheric conditions, and even traces of human activity from times long forgotten. But could these ice cores hold more than just clues about Earth's natural history? Could they also provide evidence of ancient civilizations, lost technologies, or extraterrestrial influences hidden beneath the ice? Ice cores are essentially time capsules, each layer of ice representing a year, or even a millennium of Earth's climate history. As snow falls on Antarctica, it traps air bubbles, dust, and other particles, creating layers of ice that build up over time. By extracting and analyzing these layers, scientists can reconstruct the history of Earth's climate, understanding how temperatures, carbon dioxide levels, and other environmental factors have fluctuated over thousands or even millions of years. These cores have already provided us with invaluable insights into the Earth's past, including data on past ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and even the rise and fall of civilizations. But as researchers continue to drill deeper into the ice, some have begun to wonder if these ice cores might hold more than just environmental data. Could they also contain traces of lost civilizations, ancient technologies, or even extraterrestrial artifacts that have been preserved in the frozen depths? Some believe that the ice has served as a protective shield, preserving ancient knowledge and objects that would otherwise have been lost to time. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence that has emerged from the study of ice cores is the discovery of unusual particles and isotopes that appear to come from sources far beyond Earth. Some of these particles resemble those found in meteorites, suggesting that they may have arrived on Earth from outer space. This has led some to speculate that Antarctica's ice sheets might contain evidence of ancient extraterrestrial visits, perhaps even the remnants of technology or artifacts left behind by alien civilizations. Could these particles be remnants of alien technology, preserved in the ice for millions of years? Beyond the possibility of extraterrestrial influences, ice cores have also revealed evidence of sudden and catastrophic climate shifts that could have been linked to the rise and fall of ancient civilizations. For instance, there is evidence of rapid warming events that occurred thousands of years ago, which some researchers believe could have been caused by cosmic impacts or other global disruptions. These events may have been responsible for the collapse of ancient societies, leaving behind only fragmented records and remnants buried beneath the ice. In addition to climate data, ice cores have also yielded evidence of unusual chemical compounds and isotopes that seem out of place in the natural environment. For example, some researchers have found traces of metals and minerals that do not naturally occur in Antarctica, raising the question of whether they might have been brought to the continent by ancient explorers or even extraterrestrial visitors. These metals and minerals, if proven to be out of the ordinary, could suggest that something beyond the natural processes of Earth was at play, perhaps ancient technological devices or artifacts from a lost civilization. One of the most exciting prospects of ice core research is the potential to uncover evidence of ancient human civilizations that existed long before the rise of recorded history. If Antarctica was once a warm and habitable land, as some theories suggest, it could have supported human societies that left behind traces of their existence. These traces could be locked in the ice, preserved for thousands of years, waiting to be uncovered by future explorers. Ice cores could provide the key to unlocking the mysteries of these lost civilizations, offering a glimpse into a time when Antarctica was a thriving center of culture, technology, and knowledge. Perhaps one of the most tantalizing aspects of ice core research is the potential for discovering evidence of advanced technologies that predate anything we currently know. Some believe that ancient civilizations possess knowledge and abilities far beyond what we have imagined. Could the ice cores contain traces of this advanced knowledge, whether in the form of materials, technologies, or even written records? The idea that Antarctica holds secrets of an ancient forgotten world preserved in the ice is a captivating one. And as technology advances, we may one day have the tools to uncover these hidden truths. As scientists continue to analyze the ice cores extracted from Antarctica, the potential for discovery grows. These cores provide us with a detailed record of Earth's past, but they may also hold the key to understanding the lost chapters of human history. The possibility that ancient civilizations, alien technologies, or forgotten knowledge are hidden beneath the ice is one that continues to fascinate those who are drawn to the mysteries of the past. If Antarctica's ice cores truly contain evidence of these lost histories, the implications for our understanding of human civilization, technology, and the origins of life on Earth could be profound. The ongoing study of ice cores is an exciting field of research, and as we continue to drill deeper into the ice, we may one day uncover the answers to questions that have haunted humanity for centuries. Could Antarctica hold the secret to understanding the ancient past, and perhaps even the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe itself? The ice cores, with their hidden layers of time, are waiting to reveal their secrets. And as we delve deeper into the frozen landscape of Antarctica, we may uncover a truth that has been hidden for millennia. While the icy surface of Antarctica may appear desolate and uninhabited, beneath the frozen crust lies a different story. Beneath the ice sheets, there are forces at play that are far beyond what we can see or comprehend, from strange magnetic anomalies to the possibility of undiscovered energy sources. Antarctica is not simply a lifeless wilderness. It's a place where hidden, unseen forces may be shaping the Earth in ways that are still not fully understood. As scientists probe deeper into this frozen landscape, they are uncovering mysteries that could hold the key to understanding our planet's geological and environmental history, and perhaps even unlocking the secrets of lost civilizations or extraterrestrial influences. One of the most fascinating aspects of Antarctica is its magnetic anomalies. For decades, scientists have detected unusual fluctuations in the magnetic field around the continent. These anomalies, which appear to deviate from the normal patterns of Earth's magnetic field, have puzzled researchers. What causes these disturbances? Some scientists believe that these anomalies could be linked to the movement of large magnetic deposits deep beneath the ice. Others speculate that these disturbances could be the result of hidden structures or even extraterrestrial artifacts buried beneath the ice. Could Antarctica be hiding powerful unknown sources of energy that are affecting the Earth's magnetic field? Some conspiracy theorists suggest that these magnetic anomalies could be the result of a massive underground structure, possibly even a lost city, or a hidden base of unknown origin. These theories propose that ancient civilizations, extraterrestrial beings, or even secret human technologies are buried beneath the ice. causing the magnetic disturbances that have been detected. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, the idea that hidden forces are influencing the environment of Antarctica adds another layer of mystery to the continent's enigmatic history. Beyond magnetic anomalies, there are other unexplained phenomena that hint at the presence of unseen forces beneath Antarctica's ice sheets. For example, researchers have recently discovered vast subterranean lakes beneath the ice, including Lake Vostok, one of the largest and most mysterious bodies of water on Earth. These lakes are sealed off from the outside world, isolated beneath miles of ice, and may contain ancient ecosystems that have been preserved for millions of years. The discovery of these hidden lakes raises important questions about the potential for life in extreme environments, and about the forces that have allowed these ecosystems to survive undisturbed for so long. Could these underground lakes be the key to understanding not only Antarctica's geological history, but also the possibility of life on other planets? The fact that these lakes remain undisturbed beneath thick layers of ice suggests that they may contain clues about how life can exist in extreme, isolated environments. Could the organisms that live in these lakes offer insight into the possibilities for life beyond Earth? The hidden waters of Antarctica may provide the answers to these questions, revealing secrets that have remained sealed for millions of years. In addition to the magnetic anomalies and underground lakes, there are other unexplained forces at play beneath Antarctica's ice. The movement of the ice itself, as it shifts and slides across the continent, creates complex interactions with the land beneath. Scientists have discovered that beneath the ice sheets, there are vast networks of rivers, tunnels, and channels that transport water and nutrients throughout the region. These underground systems are crucial for the health of the ecosystem, supporting life in the most extreme conditions. But what else might these hidden waterways be concealing? The possibility of hidden tunnels, chambers, and vast underground networks beneath Antarctica suggests that the continent may hold more than just natural geological features. Could there be undiscovered caves or chambers, perhaps even the remnants of ancient civilizations, buried beneath the ice? Some theories propose that Antarctica's frozen landscape is hiding vast underground cities, built by advanced ancient civilizations, or even extraterrestrial beings. These cities, according to some, could be protected by the ice, preserving their existence until future explorers have the technology to discover them. While these ideas remain speculative, the presence of subterranean lakes, waterways, and other hidden forces beneath Antarctica adds an air of mystery to the region. As we continue to explore the depths of Antarctica, we are faced with the possibility that the continent is far more complex than we initially imagined. The forces beneath the ice, the magnetic anomalies, the subterranean lakes, and the shifting ice are just the beginning of the mysteries that may be waiting to be uncovered. Could these hidden forces provide us with answers about the Earth's past, or even about the nature of life itself? And what if these unseen forces are not merely natural phenomena, but the result of a far greater and more enigmatic presence, whether it's a long-lost civilization, extraterrestrial visitors, or advanced human technologies that have been hidden for millennia? As technology continues to advance, allowing us to peer further into the frozen landscape of Antarctica, the possibilities for discovery are vast. Each new breakthrough in scientific exploration brings us closer to understanding the true nature of Antarctica, and perhaps even the forces that have shaped our world and our history. Whether it's uncovering the secrets of ancient civilizations, revealing extraterrestrial technologies, or understanding the hidden forces that lie beneath the ice, Antarctica remains a place of profound mystery and potential discovery. The hidden forces beneath the ice are more than just scientific curiosities. They represent the potential to uncover truths that have been hidden from us for millennia. Antarctica, once thought of as a desolate wasteland, is now seen as a treasure trove of knowledge, waiting to be unlocked. As we continue to explore the unknown depths of this frozen continent, we may one day reveal the secrets of the past, secrets that have remained buried beneath the ice for far too long. As we stand on the precipice of discovery, gazing toward the vast and frozen expanse of Antarctica, we are reminded that this remote land has long been a silent keeper of mysteries. Over the years, explorers, scientists, and theorists alike have ventured into this inhospitable landscape in search of answers. Answers to questions about ancient civilizations, lost technologies, and extraterrestrial influences. Yet, despite all that we have learned, Antarctica still holds many of its secrets close to its frozen heart, waiting for future generations to unravel. From the Piri Reis map, which hints at ancient knowledge of Antarctica's coastline before the ice took hold, to the mysterious pyramids and strange anomalies buried beneath the ice, the clues are scattered across the continent. Theories abound, some grounded in scientific inquiry, others in the realm of speculation, each adding another layer to the rich tapestry of possibilities that surround Antarctica's hidden history. But for every discovery made, there are still more questions left unanswered, creating an aura of intrigue that continues to draw explorers and dreamers from all corners of the Earth. One of the most tantalizing possibilities is the idea that Antarctica was once home to an ancient civilization, its history frozen beneath layers of ice. Could there have been advanced societies living on the continent long before it became the cold, desolate place we know today? If so, what happened to these civilizations? Did they fall victim to a cataclysmic event, or did they vanish into obscurity, leaving only their remnants buried under the ice? The evidence, fossils, unusual structures, and unexplainable phenomena suggest that Antarctica holds clues to a forgotten past. Yet, the harsh environment and thick ice sheets make it incredibly difficult to access these secrets, leaving much of the continent's history concealed. The idea of extraterrestrial involvement only adds to the mystery. From UFO sightings to the theory of alien artifacts buried beneath the ice, Antarctica's frozen expanse becomes a place where the boundaries between science, speculation, and imagination blur. Could extraterrestrial visitors have once set foot on the continent, leaving behind artifacts or knowledge that we are only beginning to uncover? Could the Black Knight satellite, a mysterious object allegedly orbiting the Earth for thousands of years, be connected to Antarctica's enigmatic past? These theories remain speculative, but they are no less captivating for their elusiveness. The magnetic anomalies and strange forces detected beneath the ice offer further intrigue. Could these anomalies be the result of unknown natural forces, or could they be linked to advanced technologies or extraterrestrial artifacts? The presence of underground lakes and hidden waterways only adds to the mystery. What secrets could these sealed environments be hiding? Perhaps ancient organisms, long preserved in the ice, will one day offer insights into how life can survive in the most extreme conditions. And perhaps these organisms will reveal more about the ancient civilizations, or even extraterrestrial visitors that once inhabited the land. Despite all the questions, there is one undeniable fact. Antarctica remains an undiscovered frontier, a place where new revelations are waiting to be uncovered. As technology advances, so too does our ability to explore the hidden depths of the continent. Advances in radar, satellite imaging, and even drilling technology are allowing scientists to peer further beneath the ice, offering glimpses of what lies hidden. With each new discovery, we move closer to understanding the true history of Antarctica, and perhaps even uncovering the secrets that could change our understanding of humanity's past, the Earth's evolution, and the potential for life beyond our planet. The enduring mystery of Antarctica is not just about what is buried beneath its ice. It is also about what we have yet to discover. The frozen land is a reminder that our knowledge of the world is still incomplete, and that there are corners of the Earth that remain untouched and unexplored. Antarctica represents a frontier not just in geography, but in the quest for knowledge. It is a place where the lines between the known and the unknown blur, where history, myth, and science intersect. As we continue to explore the continent, it is important to remember that the secrets of Antarctica are not just about finding answers. They are also about challenging our understanding of the world. The frozen land raises questions about the nature of human civilization, the possibilities for life beyond Earth, and the role of ancient knowledge in shaping our modern world. Could Antarctica hold the key to unlocking a forgotten chapter of history? Could it provide evidence of civilizations far older and more advanced than we ever imagined? These questions, tantalizing and elusive, are what keep us looking toward the icy horizon, eager to explore what lies hidden in the frozen depths. And yet, as we venture into the unknown, we must also accept that some mysteries may remain forever beyond our grasp. Perhaps there are secrets in Antarctica that are not meant to be uncovered, or perhaps the answers lie in the future, when technology has advanced enough to peer even deeper into the continent's heart. For now, we are left to wonder, to explore, and to dream about what lies beneath the ice. As we close this chapter of our exploration, we are reminded of the endless possibilities that await us in Antarctica. The frozen continent may hold answers to questions we have not yet thought to ask. And though the mysteries may persist, they serve as a reminder that the search for knowledge is a journey that never truly ends. Antarctica is not just a place. It is a symbol of the enduring quest for understanding, a place where the past and future meet, waiting to reveal their secrets to those who dare to venture into its frozen depths.